Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today's little chat is about a video that I watched on YouTube yesterday. It was about a guy who's middle-aged, who's about 45 years old, and he made his video for YouTube because he wanted to share his feelings about life that he feels right now. He has come to the stage in his life where he feels that it's nothing but work. He gets up in the morning and he goes out to work. He works until 6 o'clock in the evening. He comes home and he sits down and he's knackered. He's working a 7-day week and he seems to spend all his time work. And he does this so he can pay the bills. So he can pay the electric bill, the gas bill, the water bill, and look after his family. And he's feeling washed out, drained, tired, and he feels like that all the time. And I was watching this video yesterday, which is what made me do this one today, basically. And I felt sad for him. I felt really sad for him. His life has become a life of sort of drudgery in a way. He's getting up and he's going out and he's coming home and he's going to bed, and that seems to be all that he's doing in his life. And I was thinking to myself, well, I know how that feels, partly because I remember 40 years back now I stopped doing that because I felt like it, and I became self-employed so that I could work the hours that I wanted to work and not the hours that I was told I had to work by an employer. And I don't regret doing it. It hasn't been easy, and I've probably worked harder being self-employed than what I would if I'd worked for an employer. But by doing that means that I have a fair bit of free time in the afternoon, which means that you can do other things where this poor guy, he can't. He's starting work at sort of 7 o'clock in the morning, and then he's at his place of work all day basically. He gets about half an hour for lunch, he gets a break in the afternoon for a cup of tea, and then when he comes out it's going on for 6 o'clock in the evening. So he then goes home. He's then got all the usual things that you do at home, you know, put the kids to bed and what have you, and have a bit of dinner. And he's just feeling very drained. He's feeling tired. He feels that life is passing him by at the age of 45. He feels that he hasn't done anything. He feels he hasn't been anywhere. He doesn't go on holidays. He can't afford them. Because he's constantly having to pay £200 electric bills and £100 gas bills. He's got the community charge bill to pay, and all the other things that you have to buy, like food, petrol for the car, and everything else. He feels that he's on a merry-go-round where he's constantly going round and round and round in a circle. And I could see it on his face. He looked drained, he looked tired, he looked like he was going to burst into tears at any minute as he was talking to camera. And I've noticed an increasing number of men and women, come to that, on YouTube, who have said exactly the same thing as this chap. And is it not sad that we live in a society today that makes us have to work a 7-day week in order to pay all of our bills, which is what this chap is having to do. I know there's a lot of good examples on YouTube about people who have jumped ship. They've given up their jobs and they've started a easier life. It may be that they've become a van lifer, or they live in their cars, or they have bought a piece of land somewhere and started a back to nature kind of lifestyle. There is a guy that I watch called Richard Forbes, who has recently bought a piece of land, and he is sort of following his dream, which is to grow his own food and to be more sustainable. And he's no young man either, he's 62, a little bit younger than me. And there's an increasing number of people doing this. They're jumping ship, they're changing their lifestyles. So this gentleman who I watched yesterday, if by any chance you ever get to see this video, my heart comes out to you, it really does. And I hope that one day you can change your lifestyle and become more freer with what you do. My advice to you would be to take up some hobbies, to take up cycling, gardening, whatever you like doing, and make time to do it. Don't go to work quite so much. Sit back a little bit, take a few hours off here and there, so that you can do these things for yourself and make your life more interesting. Until the next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all very soon.